Ajaba guy laka. Listen, this week in music is brought to you by Zambezi Juice. I'm Sangatembo. Let's look at the industry news updates first. Guys Drifter Trick says his album Hustle University drops in August and says Muri album iria. Muri guys Gemini Major. I don't know if you remember Gemini Major. Malawan born, South African based producer Divombana Vina Nadia Nakai Kaspar. Do you remember this song? Raga 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 raga. Hey, raga 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 raga. Hey, raga 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 raga. Do you? Yeah, that hit. And many more. He's worked with Abengi about South Africa. So to have him on Drifter's album and possibly have him produce some tracks on there, because I've been stressing too much on beats lately, would be great. Sampa the Great announces new album title, As Above and So Below. The album cover is out now. It looks great. Umsepela Crown has called dibs on the feature list. Deluxe edition, should there be one. And to give him a glimmer of hope, Sampa the Great just followed him on Twitter. So who knows, maybe these two artists are in each other's DMs as we speak. KB's album Family Reunion just hit 500,000 listens on Boomplay. Congratulations. Dave's album finally gets a release date under XYZ. Here go the dates right here. The Bobby album is also coming. Miles Came Along's EP Nayo. But Naambi, even The King will be dropping really soon. This just tells me one thing. I think the court issues but yeah, to ali shupa sana at this album but to pay it, but Valeland that we still in court with it with Dave's family. Maybe they've come to like an amicable solution on how to share these royalties named Pianama proceeds from the album. Esther Chungu is set to start her own web series. We wait on that. She's doing great things on Zambezi already. So something that she owns, especially online where no one wants in on your stuff, you own everything, is a good move. Rapper J Trigger jokes that mans like James Ndambo needs to invest in the music industry as funding is needed. Maybe start a label. There's this joke now at the NMP, Ndambo Music Promotion. Of course, James Ndambo is a Zambian businessman based in SA. Twaditamba, my hometown beauty pageant yesterday at ZNBC, where he crowned Queen Faith. I don't want to mess up her last name, but it's something like Musongo, and gave her 2.5 million and a Benz. So number, you know how Z is when it comes to Mula and everything, and Ule Chitika, especially Ule Chitika, now Kwatak or something flashy in the media like a beauty pageant or something, or a label. Kulaba number, eyebrows raised, who is that person, even when they were laying low for a long time. So this beauty pageant had like Pearl Tusi attend and other judges from different places. It was a big one. I watched it. I saw my LED screens yari Monica Buino na venue yari Monica Febuino. It was presented by Avena Smooth IK, and ROZ was there too. Really good looking event. So James Ndambo, as we speak, is trending on social media for the money. And with that, let's look at some drama right quick. Socialite Lily Mutambo says Your Maps needs a new manager and not DJ Kandeke. She made suggestions saying Tivo would do good, Shirulemba would also do wonders. Shirulemba, I know for a fact that in South Africa, Tivo is occupied with Sauma there doing good things. I feel like Oyum guys, Your Maps came to the defense saying Oyuni Day 1 di Adibasana Familia Naine because of that bond they've created over the years. This is his ride or die guy from day one. Your Maps was an upcoming artist for 10 years, but Kandeke atari nankwe. So what I feel needs to be done is maybe the team needs to grow, or Kandeke adiambaka lokusambirira bafia management and how to get higher than this, because even they probably didn't know they would make it this big, like this big. You know, sometimes you envision greatness, but sometimes you don't know level, the extent in tukafika outside different, you know, but it's huge now. So maybe the team needs to grow and Kandeke needs to continuously learn. You know, it doesn't always need to be replace Nashani. Kandeke himself could become great. He is great already, but there's great and greater, and maybe what Mutambo is envisioning is ila level ya bena Chirulemba nomba ewa kwate Kandeke abapene ambili. people can learn, you know. If you want that accelerated growth, let him widen his team. Kubeko nabambi, I'm assistant manager, bashala, where he can learn stuff from. And I believe Kandeke is already learning stuff from Superman and whoever else is at Nexus now, because Kandeke is at Nexus, you know. So if there's Superman already in his circle, then best believe he's getting tips from the man. If y'all don't know Superman, he owns So Good, he manages Sheffy too. Look at what these two brands are doing in the industry. So it's not really a hopeless case. Dr. Nevas Mumba just helped squash the beef between Pastor JimmyK and Ephraim. That was some funny stuff right there. I mean, JimmyK has this belief about marriage saying you shouldn't get married if you broke, or bagaya batemwa sana okuya kuma mountain kukupepa the whole day mwila basumina bagelo, because when is he gonna make money? Ephraim came in the comments and said ukupepa kura kwine kuma mountains ekwatufisha pano. I got married when I was broke and my wife accepted me as I am and we grew together. So Ephraim is talking about growing together, but JimmyK is saying don't even think about marriage if your pockets have holes in them. So these two opinions clashed online and a few words were thrown around from JimmyK saying, yo, I hate this condescending Ephraim who's always talking down on people. Now, you didn't understand my post, go back to school. I am not appreciative of your dumb sentiments, Sampa. Basically just going in on him. Then when you really look closely, you find that Ishukale Yamba, even when JimmyK was on the Z podcast, he spoke on marriage and how we are not supposed to dive in while broke. Ephraim still went to that comment section and spoke on it, giving his 2 cents, citing materialism. JimmyK. So I think Kalebambokula is and it went viral, so I never survived the chat. We need to have coffee. And that's what you see right there, reconciliation. Thank God, because it was looking like a mess, man. You have people now making fun of Christianity. And some guys who are representatives in their own rights. One is a pastor, one is one of the biggest gospel artists we've had, Muno. Balelwa. Balelwa feria ko have had healthy debate. No tuma jabs today from like 2 rappers going at it, so it wasn't a good look. I'm glad Dr. Nevas Mumba came and squashed this. Hopefully next time when there's tuma grievances, Mwatuchitako handle behind closed doors. With that, let's look at new music news. Muzo just dropped Redemption, the first single off the album Recovery, produced by DJ Mzengaman. I gave my reaction under this video, please go check it out. Banger Bros also dropped their second single off the Banger Bros album at the NBA Never Broke Again. It's trappy. The video nayona ifuma. Sampa the Great collaborated with T.O. Mwanje and Chef 187 on Never Forget. Chef 187 featured on a track by the homie Chile One, really catchy tune. And finally, XYZ confirms 4 albums are dropping this year. Yonse Ale Fumapama 7, Kuyama July 7, August 7, Chanchan 7. Edna and I asked why the 7. Bobby came and answered saying 7 is like a number signifying completion, and that's why we are working with the number 7. I think this could bring back XYZ. Here's my 2 cents before I go right quick. Daev album in particular. Therefore, I can sound engineer yo mukali akachite mix cause with any vocalist tero ale imbabwino na afrobeat na R&B adifukwatire passion. So please get him a great sound engineer. Give him a great posthumous album so that if wino, it could really bring back like XYZ in a great way. Because Apabakwete local lunatic Nankwe Alebomba in the shadows. I think he's getting groomed. But Daev needs that. Mao's ni producer, Abambito Adiveshiva, Bobby na slap, you know. But Daev could go sentimental value, and we've been waiting on that album. But please, you got beats, you got producers, but please, a great sound engineer to mix that sound. Ikave crispy, kakwete basic, not like it's all about me, but alisha piano, alisha afrobeat, yakube na rema, Wadishana Daev Fiamfuika La Laka. If there's an album that XYZ needs to really put their hands on and invest in so that even their brand name looks good, also to honor Daev, who was a great artist, it's this same Daev album, fam. Durag Papi deserves good sound. Not if ma distortion ni shine because yafuma. We don't want that. We don't want that. We want a great album which is nicely mixed. That costs money, but you gotta use money to earn money. Use money to get money. So if this is a dope album, trust me, XYZ is back. Trust me. I just know it. Because if they ride off of the success of this, we could have another XYZ audition and have fresh artists join the camp. Shkwapa, guys. That's what I was waiting for. That's what we were all waiting for. I wasn't even sure this album would come this year, man. I was thinking before we ever get that album or see it. People were even likening this period to the period yamena PJ na album shafumine. Number where you're getting a chance to listen to Daev. So please do it right. With that, I end this week in music. Be sure to catch me back here next week. Log on to zambezijuice.com right now for more.